One question I get asked more than others sounds like this. What do you do with stale listings to help get those items sold? I hear this all the time. To be honest, the majority of resellers, including myself, deal with this issue at some point in their business. Whether making bad buys or just selling items that on average take longer to sell, we've all struggled to find what works in this situation. If you've got items listed that are older than 3 to 6 months, chances are that your items aren't popping up in the top of search results, and it's preventing you from making a sale. On this video, I'm going to show you 2 methods that I use to make sure that all of my inventory is fresh so that there aren't any listings older than 3 months actively in my store. And you may be surprised to find out this doesn't take as long as you think. All right, so first things, we're going to head over to my spreadsheet to figure out which items need to be relisted. From this column right here, you can see the day that I actually listed these items in my inventory, this one being the oldest from July of 2018. But I've been going down and relisting these items several at a time each day. So I need to scroll down and find where did I leave off. When we get to this column right here, you can see I've got a few that I just did. So I'm going to start with these listings here from November of 2021, which is about 3.5 months ago. And just to keep things simple, I'm going to skip these 2 because they're from 4/19/2021 and actually do these 4 that have the same date, 4/20 of 2021. So now let's go over to eBay and find those items. So that's my SKU for those items, and it should pull up 4 items, and it does. If you're wondering where I got that SKU, I put that SKU in each of the items that I list, and here's my custom SKU. I put the bin that I can find it in and the date that I listed it so that it's easily searchable when I'm looking for eBay listings. And I'm going to go ahead and select all 4 of these. I'm going to go ahead and end these listings. Now we're going to hop over to the unsold tab, and they should all be there. And they are. I don't want to include that last one. Now, when I get to this part of the process, you can see a couple of different options that I want to explain to you because it's really important that you do this exactly how I show you. First off, you can see this relist button. Now, relist basically means you're going to take that listing with its URL and you're going to relist it as the same URL. This won't do anything to provide a fresh new listing because it's the same URL. So even if you go through and relist using that relist button, in eBay's system, it will still think that it's the old listing. So in order to get a new URL, you need to actually do the sell similar button here. So anytime you hear me saying that I'm relisting items, I really mean I'm clicking sell similar. So I'm going to go ahead and sell similar on those 4 items. Now, if you want to make this really quick for you, you can just go in here and click submit all, and those 4 listings will pop up as new eBay listings with new URLs, like I mentioned before. I usually take this time just to look over each one of these listings to make sure that I have everything accurately listed, it's in the right category, and many times I change the price because if it hasn't sold by now, maybe the price needs to be lowered to help encourage a buyer. Now I've made all the changes that I need, and we can go ahead and submit all of these so that they can pop out as 4 fresh new listings. So we're going to submit, and there we go. They should be at the top of my page when I click on listings. So I've got this by time left, so obviously the newest listed items, and there are the 4 right there. Since I have confirmed that those did get pushed through as new listings, I can go now and delete the unsolds. The method that I just showed you is a simple tool for those that are only selling items on eBay. But what if you sell on multiple platforms? Manually doing this on each platform takes way too much time. That's where Vendoo comes in. For starters, Vendoo is a very easy tool to use that allows you to cross-post your items onto multiple sites quickly. And it's added a significant amount of income to my business in less than a year. For the purpose of this video, I won't be going into those details, but I do want to talk about one feature specifically that has allowed me to bulk relist items onto multiple platforms with only a few clicks. It saves a lot of time, so let me show you. So now I'm going to open Vendoo and type in the SKU that I had on those items. And these 4 were the ones that I just relisted. The cool thing about Vendoo is you can see which platform that each of these items is listed on. So for example, I've got this LL Bean women's button-up blouse on 5 different platforms. And it's obviously going to tell you which platform each one of those is on. Now we're going to go up to multi-actions, multi-delist, and relist. I'm going to select all and then unselect that first one. I just want to do these 4 that I just showed you. And then we're going to click delist and relist those 4 items. Now, since I've already done this on eBay, I'm not going to mess with that one right now. I'm only going to just select a few of these to show you how the concept works. But obviously you can select all the platforms that you want to delist and relist on, and this will work for those platforms just the same as I'm about to show you. So for these 2, Poshmark and Mercari, we're going to confirm. I'm going to hide that. And you can see here that it's spinning. The system is going to go ahead and take each item down and then relist that item. And the great thing about this, just like with eBay, you want that new URL. When Vendoo relists these items, it's creating a new URL. So it's not the same old URL, it gets recognized as a new listing on that platform. And now as it's going, you'll see that it's showing you the items that have been delisted and relisted. And now we've got 1 left to go. And once that finishes, you'll get a 4 of 4 items completed. These items are now new, fresh items. And that's honestly how simple it is. Well, that's all I've got for you on this video today. If you'd like to check out Vendoo, I'll include a link down below where you can click on to get started. They have a free trial and you can see for yourself just how easy it is to use. And you can start taking advantage of this bulk relist tool as well as many others today. If you found today's video helpful, I do have several other videos on my channel that are geared towards helping you and your business succeed. All right, well, that's gonna do it. Thanks for watching and have a great day.